What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about the Atlanta Falcons' upcoming free agency moves. So as you know, free agency is right around the corner and the headlines are already coming out. So far, Atlanta doesn't plan on re-signing Vic Beasley, and just as of yesterday, it's looking like we're getting ready to cut Devontae Freeman. Those are just the notable moves that we have already made. Now looking into the future, these are some of the players I see Atlanta going after in free agency. Everybody knows Atlanta's problem with pass rush, as it's been a continuous problem for quite some time now. I honestly feel like I could say a decade, and that would even be an exaggeration or nothing. But this could be the year Atlanta finally puts that problem aside, as there are some premier pass rushers in this year's free agency market. The first player we'll be taking a look at is Dante Fowler Jr. Now Dante is a strong, fast, explosive pass rusher. He's a good athlete who has the ability to get to the new age mobile quarterbacks, and there has been a rumor that Dante wants to play for Atlanta, so it means that Atlanta is definitely the front runner in the Dante Fowler market. He would honestly be that missing piece in our defense, as he would be able to fit right in and have a huge impact on our defense, making everybody's job easier. Dante has shown throughout his career he has been able to be a dominant threat on the edge, and if he comes over here, he'll just bring that swagger to our team and provide that to our defense. Now, Dante Fowler is probably the most realistic fit and probably the most ideal, and there's a really good chance that Atlanta goes out against them this year. So let's take a look on the offensive side. Now, since the Falcons are getting rid of Devontae Freeman, and they had the second worst rushing offense in the league, which is absolutely crazy, I can see them going with Kenyon Drake since running back is such a need for them. Kenyon's coming off a breakout year. He's a great runner, and he's able to make plays in the passing game as well, and we have seen in recent years Atlanta certainly loves using their running backs to catch passes. All in all, Kenyon Drake would be a great fit in Atlanta's offense and would certainly get them out of that category of being the league's worst rushing team. Now back to the defensive side of the ball, more importantly an edge player, Jadeveon Clowney. Oh man, could he help that defense. Jadeveon Clowney is one of the best pass rushers in the league. He's super tall, he's physical, he's fast. He's really just a freak of nature, and we saw him get traded to Seattle at the top of the year. And we saw the impact that he made on that defense. He was out there even scoring touchdowns. This would be a major pickup for the Falcons and could put them as one of the best defenses in football, especially if the draft goes well. That's just the type of player Clowney is, and he would have pieces around him that would complement him well, making him a good fit and the X factor in that defense. Now back to offense. Everybody knows Mohamed Sanu was traded midway through the season this year, and he did a lot of good things for our team. With him leaving, it leaves a spot open now. A great fit in this offense would be Josh Gordon. Now Atlanta has talent to win now, so we don't have to rely on him to be the huge factor in our offense. Then he relapses again and is out of the league. But I believe he would be a very nice complementary piece to Julio Jones. Possibly the best 1-2 combo we have seen in quite some time. That's how deadly it could be. Josh Gordon is built like Julio Jones. He also plays like him too. And think about it. Having big, fast receivers with great route running, and you can line them up anywhere. Those are two guys you can line up anywhere on the field and they will succeed. I promise you. That's how the receiver position. And you have Calvin Ridley, a great route runner who could take the top off the defense. It would be impossible to play man up, and any of those receivers could get hot and have a big day, but you won't be able to double them because that just opens up the offense even more. I'm telling you, a lot of secondaries would not want to see those guys lined up in front of them. And locker room rise, I also feel it'd be a great fit for Gordon to have a guy like Julio Jones around. Julio's a stand-up citizen and professional, and he is a great leader and can really help Gordon get his head right. And like I said, Atlanta's in a win now. We don't need to rely on Josh Gordon for the next 3 to 4 or 5 years. We just need one good year out of him and one clean year, as in Josh Gordon, stay off the drugs for one single year and you could get yourself a Super Bowl. I promise you. Now, that's some of the signings I see that would make a significant impact, well tending to the team's needs, and is both a fit for the player and the Falcons. Now, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments how you feel if Atlanta was to pick up any of those players. And please leave a like and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.